kids, Tom here with our Taco Tuesday message of the week. Now, right now, I'm just sitting outside a closed down, unfortunately, wild play facility, as me and my family are just out for a little walk. And I was thinking about our Bible story this last Sunday. If you guys recall, it was on Deborah, and Deborah was the first female judge of Israel. And God used her so that the Israelites could conquer their enemies and take back the land. Now, if Deborah thought to herself, I'm just a woman, what can I do? Or if Barak, the military leader that she enlisted for help in defeating the enemies, said, well, I don't need God's help. I'm just, I'm a general of a large army. I can take care of this on my own. Or maybe he thought, I'm just a military brute. I don't know what to do. I can't do anything of help. Or if Jael, right, the female who ended up killing Sisera and thereby defeating the enemy general herself, if she thought to herself, my family's just, we're enemies of God in Israel. What can I do to change things? If Deborah, Barak, and Jael thought those things, then God couldn't have used them to carry out his plan. And so, as I'm sitting out here, outside of Wild Play, I was thinking when I first came out here, there were some scary obstacle courses, and I was thinking to myself, I don't think I can do it. Now, of course, they have safety gear, and they have leaders and guides that help people through, so pretty much anybody can make it through the course. It's just a matter of, do you want to, right? Can is kind of not so much the issue. It's whether we want to, whether we have the desire, the drive to complete the course. And so kids, our lesson this Sunday was kind of saying to us, God could use us to do amazing things. And it doesn't matter if we're young or if we're old, if we're big or small, if we're a boy or a girl, God can use all of us. It's just a matter of, do we really want to? And my verse that got me, a verse that came to mind was 1 Samuel 16:7. Now, you guys might remember the story of how King David was chosen to be the leader of Israel. And if you don't, well, then I encourage you guys to read it because it's a great story. You see, King David wasn't the oldest son. He wasn't the strongest son. He wasn't probably even the best looking son. And so here we have Samuel the prophet trying to find out who's going to be the king or the next leader of Israel. And he comes across a small shepherd boy. And then this is what God says to Samuel. He says, do not look at him and judge him by his height or his appearance. Now, sorry, this is a paraphrase. This is Tom's paraphrase. So it's not going to be exactly the same at the bottom of the screen. But he says, Samuel, don't look at him. Don't look at height or his appearance or how strong he looks. Because God does not see as man sees. You see, humans look at the outside appearance, but God looks at the heart. And so God was telling Samuel, I'm selecting David because of his heart, because of his faith, because of his trust in me. You see, a lot of times we think to ourselves, I can't do something for God. But the truth is, with God, we can. It really comes down to what's in our heart. Do we want to serve God? Are we available to serve God, right? And in our story, Deborah, Barak, and Jael made themselves available to be used by God, and God did amazing things with them. And the same is true of each and every one of us. We just have to be willing. We have to have a heart that desires to be in relationship with God, and with God, we can do amazing things. Just think, Peter was able to walk on water for a little while until he started to question, I don't think I can. So we got to remember, with God, we can do amazing things. We just need to be willing and ready. We need to have a heart that says yes. All right, kids, that's my message for the week. Adios, amigos.
Okay, Tom, do a stunt.